We are getting good news today on Monday, June 8th. I was a little worried about what we were going to see today and tomorrow's in the trading sessions. But yeah, as you can see, we've got a lot of AI stocks that are doing really, really well. I mean, you can look at Cerebras right here, Marvel 19, 13, Intel 12, Micron up 10, 11+%. You can see across the board to kind of look and give you some other ones like NVIDIA is starting to bounce back. You can see moving back up right there from the massive sell-off. And ultimately, therein lies the reason for the video. What are the best AI stocks to buy right now after we had that massive sell-off last week where we saw a lot of major stocks losing, between 7 and 15 to 18+% in literally that one day of trading. Remember, the NASDAQ closed Friday's trading down 4.7%, down 1,180 points or so. Was a major, bleed off event. And so what are the best AI stocks to buy right now? Well, look, a couple of them could be for sure, Marvel versus Broadcom. Broadcom, I think, is going to take a short-term hit and maybe not bounce back as much, because what you have lingering around Broadcom now is their forward-looking guidance. They didn't give enough positive note as far as guidance on what the next couple of quarters are going to bring in. Okay, so I'd probably stay away from Broadcom. I would buy some Marvel. I would buy some Micron. I mean, you can look at kind of Micron. Micron had a pretty significant sell-off, say from here down to about here, had about a 19% sell-off. It has since bounced back. So it's bounced back from that low right there, about 9-10%. So it's already bounced back and picking up what it gave up on that Friday of last week's trading session. But ultimately, some of the biggest gainers are going to be the ones you already know about. So look, if you're looking at it, and remember how you need to look at it from a long-term perspective. If you're trying to figure out like, hey, if I am going to be buying these assets like Micron, like NVIDIA, CoreWeave, Nebius Group, Bloom Energy, Oklo, whatever they may, depending upon what part of the AI tech stack you need to look at, and just pick one or two of the top ones and go across the stack, right? Go across everything from cabling, network, infrastructure, security, power production, chips, memory, so forth. And just pick the ones that work for you. Because what it really comes down to, and I realize that some of you guys may not like what I'm about to say, and it's really is kind of an oversimplification a little bit, but that's how I kind of invest in stocks, especially if you're investing long-term. Pick one or two of the three of the top ones. For example, let's take memory. I think you should own Micron, SK Hynix, and Samsung. Why not? Those are the top three guys. And then maybe put a little position in an outlier that's like a specialized memory chip manufacturer, as an example. Same thing for chips. You could look at and go, okay, I'm going to buy NVIDIA, AMD. Stay away from Broadcom a little bit right now. That's just kind of my opinion. I did sell my Broadcom, by the way. And pick those, right? And then get yourself maybe one specialized chip manufacturer that does something very, very specialized. And even more so, look, has a major company like NVIDIA invested in this specialized chip manufacturer, as an example. Okay. But the point I'm making is you can pretty much pick the stack, any part of the stack, and buy one or two of the top guys, and you're going to be good, especially if your investing horizon is a year, 2 years from now. And speaking of investing horizons, a lot of you guys, I think, that there are overcomplicating investing in AI stocks, because I'm going to remind you of something. The bottom line here is that if you look at the AI build out, it's not going to go away. This is, some people are like, there's an AI bubble coming, right? Kind of similar to the dot-com bubble. Guys, I'm 57. I was there living through the dot-com bubble. I will tell you, because I was there, the vast majority of those dot-com companies didn't have revenue. All they had was a business plan, a great website sounding name, like dog.com, dogtreats.com, man.com, whatever. I'm just making some of those up, but you get my point. And that was it. And so yes, there was a dot-com bubble in that capacity. This is different. There are real dollars trillions of them ultimately as the next couple of years come in that are there are right now and going to be spent on AI build out, period. And it's an arms race. The companies that operate on a day-to-day basis are all looking around going, we have to have AI. We have to build out AI because our competitors are, because the world is globally, local competition, global competition, depending on what market they're in. Every single vertical, as far as business goes, healthcare, finance, logistics, whatever it may be, has to have AI. They are viewing it as they have to have AI. Every single dollar of that has to be built, deployed, managed, maintained, either inside or outside of that given company. And those leading companies in each of those respective part of the AI stack, chips, memory, power production, hyperscalers, all of that, Neo Cloud, all that stuff, security, it's all there. Real dollars are going to be spent by companies looking to, Dell with their easy to use AI platform. You can literally throw a dart to a point, truly. So don't overcomplicate which AI stocks you should be buying. Pick the one or two top three guys in each different part of the stack and move on. Watch it, keep an eye on it, be aware, but don't overcomplicate it. Value investing over time, diversification, DCAN, dollar cost average. We're already bouncing back from the significant move down that we had on Friday. We're already seeing it. We're already bouncing back. Look, the NASDAQ's up just about 400 points right there. It's up 1.4%. We're getting back pretty much everything we lost on Friday. You can see it. The stocks are bouncing back. This is Marvel right here. You can see it's bouncing back. Nvidia, you can see it. It's bouncing back. Micron, you can see it. It's bouncing back. It's already up about 10%. Everything's bouncing back as it should. Okay. So, hey, before I lose you, before you head out, I want to show you how you can be making even more money in stocks. This is Micron. Look, this is a buy alert all the way up to this sell alert. Notice my sell alert came in before we saw massive move downs in the stock at Micron. In 64 days, it's 213%. The software told you when to buy, told you when to sell to get out before you took a 20% loss. Okay. So the software, there's a link in the description below if you want to try it out. If you're watching this on X, there's a link below this video as well. There's a link down there. Bottom line, the software costs about $1 a day to use. There's prices are even cheaper than you see on the screen. If you use that link down there, use that discount code. There's a 30-day, no questions asked refund guarantee. What does that mean? You get to try it for 30 days. If you don't like it, you cancel, get an instant refund. Also, past that, as you go along, you can cancel anytime you want, any month you want. There is no long-term contracts. There's coaching every week in the members area, live coaching every week in the members area. There's a private Discord community, so you can become part of a community as well. Marvel, this is Marvel. Look right here. This is a buy to a sell, buy, sell, 78% up. And you can see we've just had another buy alert. So if you're looking for, is it the right time to buy Marvel? Yes, it is. The software said it's the right time to buy. Okay. So if you're trying to figure out how to make more money and make more profit in trading stocks, this is how you do it. Right now, if you're not using a trading indicator, you don't want to use mine, use somebody else's. By the way, mine's the cheapest on the market. There's trading indicators out there that are $300 a month to use. Mine's $30, $1 a day. Okay. You spend more than $1 a day on nothing, stuff that doesn't make you a penny. Links are right down there. It tells you when to buy, when to sell. The software runs on an iPhone, it runs on Android, it runs on any computers, all that kind of stuff. It's amazing. NVIDIA, look, NVIDIA is right here. This is the NVIDIA chart. See, NVIDIA Corporation. Look, so buy to a sell, 30 days, 28%. Again, a buy to a sell right there. It tells you when to buy, when to sell. If you're not using a trading indicator, you are flying blind. You literally have blinders on. You literally are blind. You don't know when to buy or sell any stocks. And this is going to help you. Links are in the description below, right below this video. I will drop a link down in the comments as well, and I will pin that comment if you're interested in clicking on that one as well. Try it. You have zero risk in this equation. I'll see you. Thanks for giving me a few minutes.